Hello, YouTube. This is Cubby. We're going to be going over round 2, day 1 for lower bracket here for NACL VoD review. That's the pitch. You guys know I keep it pretty basic here. Besides that, here we go. Let's get into the games. Oh, I will say, I got to get my pen. Not the pen I used on broadcast, but the pen we use for VoD reviews. So, yeah. Then, you know, we shift and we go. So, shall we? All right. So this game 1 draft, I think wildcard, I don't know how these guys keep on getting Nunu. I feel like Nunu is such a big champion for what this team wants to do. And Ryoma and I were like, I don't want to say tilted, you know, but we were kind of salty the fact that Nunu got through each draft, because I think what wildcard likes to do is they have solos that like do better as the game goes on. And they use their strength bot lane, and then a pick like Nunu to just get a first dragon, and then scale for free. And this comp is so hard to break already if you're TSM. Because it's Orianna Jinx, like you want a team fight later. You have to play pretty well early to break it. And I thought this was weird. I didn't know why this wasn't Cho'Gath. But I guess maybe Hanser was scared of something in the pool. I know he's blinding top, but I also feel like wildcard really wants red side, so I was also surprised that TSM went back to blue. I know that blue's considered a little bit stronger on this patch at the moment, but I really think that if I'm playing in a wildcard, I am denying Nunu, I'm denying Senna, and I'm denying red side. Because I think it really does help Moose, like, make sure he has good matchups. And props to Moose, he did pretty well in this match, as it is, yeah, I think Moose did pretty well. So, Hanser's been very good this year, so yeah. Anyways, shall we? Also, just going to spread the propaganda before we get into this game. FLYC chose red side for tomorrow. Yeah, I think that's correct against wildcard. And I would ban Nunu. And we're going to see why. I just want to spread some John Mayer propaganda real quick. My friend saw the John Mayer solo tour where it's just him on stage and said that it was the best concert that they've ever been to. So, you know, we're definitely fans, but no bias. All right, so wildcard checks where the start is. This is nice info for Kiel. Some mirror clears. So, again, the plan for wildcard here is that halfway through the second full clear, they're going to take the dragon. And this game ends very quickly for me. I thought this was probably the most one-sided game that we saw today. Even if game 1 of FlyQuest AoE is very FlyQuest-sided. I will give AoE credit. I think they put up a really good fight in game 2, actually. I thought game 2 was a pretty high-level game. Alright, so this is really nice from Moose. Svenskeren tries to catch him out in 3-wave timer. Moose does lose some creeps for this, but it doesn't really affect the matchup, because he was able to find Wukong and he didn't take too much damage. So really well done here by Moose Hater. Just good scout. So that opens up Duo King to ward the respawn camps. And again, like, wildcard's already set up for dragon. Nunu's full clear. Keel's going to waste a little bit of time here, but that really doesn't matter. It does mean that his wraps get scouted, but Sven can't really do anything with it. And he doesn't want to push for the Krugs, because he knows that's where Nunu's going, so. Even when I wonder sometimes. All right, so, I mean, the other issue for me, like, this game, like, Ori Jinx is so much zone control and space, but it's also a lot of range. I thought that this was actually a point where, like, Dox is already a little bit behind mid. Svenskeren spotted, so again, wildcard is, and this was opened up when Svenskeren showed top. They got these wards, wildcards. Like, wildcard set up the map really well here. And because bot is shove and Saligo's ranged in the melee, if there's no play through mid, then there is no play. So I thought the draft here from TSM was kind of weird. I was surprised they put any bot. I think they could have countered bot lane. I also think that's how you want to play in a wildcard. I'm really curious to see what wildcard first picks tomorrow. It is really tough for FlyQuest and like teams they have a 1-day turnaround on prep. It sucks. And if you're prepping for a team like Wildcard that plays so differently compared to the teams in the league, it sucks. It is very cringe. I'm that and 3 days to prep for the patch. I think are definitely adaptations that we can make better for the league going into summer. At least the whole tournament's played on one patch, though. I will say that's an improvement. This is a good find from Wildcard. Again, so this was an interesting part of the game because like they're trying to set up Rift, right? So Hanser wants to get this wave in and he wants to TP back. He doesn't burn anything here as he goes down. And I think that Ryoma thought that Moose should have come to hit this. And I would have to agree. Keel, did Keel fat finger his R? Is that what happened here? Yeah, it almost looks like he snowballs into R. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. I'm going to go with a no because it looked weird. So Svenskeren just bullies him out. And Hanser TV's back and he has everything up. So props to Hanser for saving a shit. Like Svenskeren misses that, but it doesn't even matter. Because they at least get Rift. And that's really big for TSM. It's like this game's already kind of hard for TSM. Like they're losing all 3 lanes right now. And Nunu just gets to run in between lanes with a snowball. It's really annoying. Yesterday. All right, this is where the game is lost. So right now, like Wildcard's like bouncing in between bot and mid with the Nunu, which you can do pretty uniquely. Hey, what's up, Spawn? Congrats on the win today, man. Nice 2-1 from you guys. I know it was a tough series. So they just dump everything into Nunu. And like Ori shows herself here. I think if they burn Flash onto Ori as Draku, they at least take Ori out of the fight. Like, they probably get Shockwave, but at least Akali can kind of work around that. Instead, we throw everything in the Nunu, and it's like, the game's just over. It's a it's a big Shockwave. Wildcard gets a reset. It's a 2k gold lead. They get first 2 dragons, and this game's toast. That was legit the game. So, I think it was... This was poor from TSM. Like, Savigo reveals himself here, and I think if you just, like, insta trigger pull north, I actually think it's playable. Instead, they ignore Orianna and Jinx, and they just kill Nunu for not. Oh, this wildcard team is insane. I really hope that they ban... Nunu's banned tomorrow. I think Nunu is... I think they actually played Nunu well. And this Nunu, Jinx, Ori, like, combo, it's so good. And, like, just to fight. All you do is just fight with this shit. No one can get to Jinx Ori. Alright, well, while that was going on, Hanser took first brick. Top. Nice. And Wildcard is, like, just legit chilling. Kill Nunu unbeatable, what the fuck? Hey, is that Tank Duty Bradley? Evolved Bradley? Alright, this was a good flash from Lens. I think that this fine again is okay. From Svenskeren. I think that Svenskeren could actually wait here. Because I think you can at least let Draku get in position a little bit. Tankly. But I guess they like wanted to send the TPs. They find Nautilus, but the flash from Lens is really solid. And again, you have to walk through Nunu, which is not doable. And Neo flashes in, which I think he should flash away from the Shockwave, if anything. Because again, once he goes down, Jinx gets resets, and then this game is toast. I'm blinding a carry demo. It's not a meme. It's just a Twitter. Just a tweet. Your response was funny, though. Hey, if it wins, it wins, right? It's kind of the meta right now. I mean, this game's so toast, guys. It's a 4K gold lead for Jinx Nunu, Ori, and all the gold is on the Ori Jinx. This was a good find, again. This is what TSM needs to do. It's a nice ult, though, from DK, because Svenskeren gets very low, and then it's just clean up. No flash for Neo. He burned it in the last fight, so he melts. And guess what? Dragon's about to spawn. Top's losing now, because Fiora has doubles. And it's Dragon number 3 for wildcard. Good play from TSM on the response, but this is like the only play they have, and they're still losing out because they lost second rift. Of blankets, plans, and make them. Where's Sejus Locket? He can't be that much of a team player, you know? You really do VoD review at fast speeds. Correct. I've already seen these games, and this game's also pretty over. And, you know, when you do this every day, it does help. I think if Sej goes log of this game, it gets fisted inside even harder. But it's already losing inside, so... Okay. Yeah. Nice meeting you at LCS yesterday. Yeah, absolutely, Dark Wolf. It was nice meeting you as well. Thanks for saying hey. This was a good fight from like TSM. I feel like Svenskeren's engage here is good. And they actually combo with the Annie on the second spin. So they do get the Orianna, which is big. Like then, yeah, Neo gets hooked. So Neo has flash here. I think he has to flash this. Again, he's slowed by Nunu. Like, it's so hard to team fight Nunu, and then Jinx gets reset, and this game ends. Again, this game was very over. So, definitely a small micro thing there. And then they go get... Wait, what? Yeah, they got Baron and Dragon off this. So they're rocking Soul plus Baron. Dude, Bradley would know the tech if anyone. If anyone knows the tech, it's Bradley. I didn't even see what happened with this engage. Oh, Lens literally hits a W on Draku and just one-shots him. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, Nunu's good. I actually think Nunu's good. Yeah, you played with Hunter. Come on. If anyone's gonna know, it's you. Alright, GG's. We'll play wildcard. Based. What's up, Keel? Keel, I swear to God, Tommy and I were molding so much that you got Nunu in these games. Alright, this draft, though, was much better. This draft was much better for TSM. So, like, Jarvan, I do like Jarvan in this. Like, you have ways to blow flashes. It's much better. You also have, like, mass displacement with this. This is a big ult, and this can actually follow up. So they actually had ways to make plays onto this, which is important, right? Because if you just let this scale, then you get kind of wrecked. what happened in the last game. Well, it's the same comp for wildcard with one different champ. And it's the same exact identity. It's just a little bit less early strength, and you have more range to deal with later. I will say I think Suika played well this game as well. So... Okay. Yeah, that game was not competitive. This game was more competitive. So it's mirrored clears again. So again, the game plan for wildcard is just second clear, go take the dragon. And if you cannot play defense, then you cannot play defense. It is what it is. Versus concepts and I'll 1v9. You ready for the singed? Alright, so this was a good ward. And it still does not the flash. But it was a good ward from Sligo. And now see Keel just chasing J4 out of the jungle. This is well done by Keel. So Keel's waiting to get his smite back up here, so we can just combo it for free. I think Keel played that well. He gets the smite and he takes it. Now Sven's scaring. He knows he can get one camp, so he actually goes and fights the wolves, which is smart from Sven. He's got smite. Keel does not, so well played. But with that, we have Keel answer on the other side, and again, he has top push, so I thought this answer was good. Even if he doesn't get it, it was the right idea. This was bad, though. But he still has flash. So, I mean, well done by Svenskaren. I think Svenskaren probably, like, he doesn't have... This was a curious point of the game. He doesn't have smite, so I actually don't think Sven can... Like, I think this is all Sven gets. Like, I think the best thing he can do is, like, mess with Fiora's base and then just go back. Because Keel actually, like, greeds the camp here, which is really illegal. And they look for mid-dive. This is not bad if they're able to pull it off. Like, Sluga has no flash, but he has scatter. And then they don't get everyone here in time. Because Draku walks. So I think if he's spotted on a ward, I think he just has to walk over the ward and say, fuck it. Like, they just go. Because if they attack on both sides, then it's okay. This snowball hit Raptor? I don't know. I think you can buffer flag and drag out though for Svenskaren, so I don't think you kill there, but alright, and Wildcard's bot lane is literally pulling Dragon level 3 and 4, not hitting the control ward, just knowing they get this for free because Svenskaren's on reset, so pretty huge. Again, Wildcard new to comps. You just get first Dragon. It's pretty huge. Are we going to talk about that snowball kill? There was an observer zoom. They knew. I hit those. All right. So off this, I think this was smart by Wildcard to drop this Herald. I think that the Gragas, Alistar being here, wins. So this was the right call. And now Wildcard's going to go... you're a little bit late to cut him off, Keel. But I think it's still fine. Because you're at least going to pressure. This was kind of weird for me. Because I think that Neo could go a little bit further up. And also, like, you could channel TP right now. It's like, I know Dox is like patching up the wave, but like, you don't have to go. You can actually talk about the TP. And also, I think if you TP right here, I don't know what mid-wave looks like, but I think this is where you TP if you're going to make a play. Or like here, once you know that Alistar's in range for flash combo. So that was a little bit desynced for me from TSM. All right, so we have Dragon. TSM does have Herald for this. It's pulled, and then this was a really good find by Duo King. This is a mistake from TSM. I think Draco needs to escort Neo here. And this really blows up the play. So again, Neo, he still doesn't have his ult quite yet, and he gets really low from this. It's just a really good chunk. The reposition, honestly, like on the lens, it's a good try. I think maybe if Neo flashes forward here. No, he gets hit by, like, that's like the one way to get out of it. But it's a good flash forward from Duo King. And then mid-ad move. So mid-ad's move right now. And Sligo turns the fight. And this is cool. This is nice from Sligo. That was looking pretty good. Yeah, that was nice. Visually satisfying. So again, we're at, like, wildcard's a little bit far ahead at this point. I think their comp needs to be behind at this point. Again, you can see Saligo, he's hiding, which is good. Svenskar was spotted to get there. But they're in really good shape right now. Free boots not to rush Mythic, Alley, and Shambles. Yeah. I mean, like, this game is pretty over for you guys here, you know? It's already pretty in your favor. I want to know the timer versus rest of NACL. This is probably pretty early. We have it in the Samsung Fast 5, actually. Oh, no, that's item completion. But that was a quick one. Okay, this fight for me was weird from TSM. TSM's making a good play here with Herald. Like, the wildcards has to reset to defend this. And you can see wildcard, like, they killed midwave, and then Lens walks back. You can assume that they're on a reset here, because this is a Herald play, and this is all spotted. So them going for this fight for me, this was too aggressive from TSM. And again, it's on to Nunu, who does not care if he's engaged upon. And then guess what? The rotating teams here, and they get melted. And Keel even gets out. Sligo's just here for moral support. And now the game wasn't over already. It ain't good. It's mid falls. Okay, this was a good fight, though, from TSM. I think the wildcard actually needs a sack dragon after this. So, like, they just, like, had a big fight, right? Where they blew, like, all their alts. Whoop. That's a terrible... Wow, that was a brutal circle. Holy shit. I'm trying to, like, not to get, like, on the other monitor. All right, see the alts? Holy cow. And then we see TSM alts. And keep in mind that there were members of TSM that did not participate in the last fight. So I think wildcard should actually drop the dragon here. And they should go make a play. They should just reset, sack this, and then make a play for up here. Go take that tower. So I think wildcard overextends in the map here, and they get punished really nicely by TSM. Let's get fun. I mean, that's why it's point Nunu, you know? So that is somewhat fair. Monster even that's a flash out of Sligo. It's pretty good. And TSM, they get their first dragon of the series. Woo! And they take bot. So like while all this is going on, I think Wildcard could have sacked both to like get top and still be okay and like gonna get their CDs back up to fight. So now they're shifting to power up later. Dude, that snowball hit the wall and like Wildcard just won the fight, you know? That's where it's at. Hunter Mayer Dragon Call. It's just fuck it. We drag. Really nice scatter there from Sligo. Saved his life. Good play. I like the play though from Honster to not the flash. This was really nice from TSM again. Like TSM had good. Their draft was better in this game. They had good moments here. Like Honster got this wave in. Wildcard. They play on this wave aggressively. It's a good flash from Lens. It's necessary. And then they kill DK. Getting the flash from Jinx is really valuable. So this actually gives TSM something to play around here for next drag. This was big. Have you watched FlyQuest game yet? Nope. That game's actually going to be up next. We're going to take care of the games on my stream first because those series were not as close. You know, I think AoE played nicely in Game 2. I think Game 2 was very competitive. Staying up late, boys. I'll get the FlyQuest game out of the way, you know. Wait, what was this interaction with the EQ? That was weird. Like, the not pull, like, still tugs him. I didn't doubt the game 1 draft. It's just hard to execute. They put it really well. It's challengers, man. It's team fight or bust. When you pick non-team fighting comps, it's like, huh. Okay, this was a decent dance. I think the big part about this is that Moose had bot all the way in. And Svenskeren got chunked out really bad. So, like, this find from Sligo is so good. Like, they just cannot fight this now. So, find your chunks on the members that don't have TP. Very valuable. And TSM stays on map. They find a good start, actually, on a kill. This was pretty good. It's a good buffer from DK. So, again, TSM, they're making plays. They take Spine out of the equation, and I am kind of down for TSM to pull this. I'm not down for them to finish. I think they needed to look for fight. It's a really good stopwatch from Doxa, actually. He flashes on Sligo. There we go. But, again, no one goes on the Lens after this. Like, they all get stuck in the Nautilus Fiora hype. And Sligo doesn't have mana here. So, I actually think that everyone needs to go on a Lens. And I think Lens is really smart to walk backwards here. Because he's not in range for Doxa anymore. Yeah, that too. And he's like red buffed. Yeah. Yeah, Lens just gets to free fire. Moose is still alive somehow during all this. Really well done for Moose to find the 1 kill. We don't talk about the other one. But yeah. What's up, Manui? Best of luck tomorrow. I'm looking forward to your guys' series. So, I mean, I think the big thing here for me, this is, so part of, like, me doesn't want TSM to wrap this Baron because I think that Lens is actually gettable here. Like, it's a little bit hard. I think this is the one moment, though, like, they can actually get Lens. If Doxa flashes here. Can he get Lens and can they combo? Because Lens doesn't have any sums. I think that's the one angle where it's good. Because again, Saligo's no mana. So I think that's the one. Yeah, I think that's the one time where like we could look to turn a little bit earlier here as TSM, and I think that Lens is actually gettable because Lens runs this fight.
Timing could be great, but like you said, Cummy.
Hey, what's up, Soul Strikes? Congrats on the win today. You guys look good.
Could be great, but like you said, Cummy, with the amount of timing could be great, but like you said, Cummy, with the amount of
Yeah, it was nice. So I think that was like the one angle where things were a little bit more winnable. Things were more winnable for TSM, but TSM at least, credit them, they got the game back in a decent state. But like early game going so bad, I mean, you're still up against Syndra Jinx, right? Like this game's still so fucked. So they need to get Banshees now off of the Syndra, and Syndra is down 2 levels against Annie, so like that's big. Like Doxa has 16. I think they just need to look for Banshees, and then they need to look for. I mean, I would say like look for a play, but the backline for Wildcard to have both sums. So I actually did like the angle that Svenskar was thinking about here. I also like that attempt from Hauntzer because he knows like you got good poke on the Lens, but like they're really looking for the Banshees of Soligo. Oh god, I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Haha. Where were we? Yeah, just about here. Like, if you burn everything on the Lens here, I honestly think Doxa played this alright. But then, like, once he gets comboed, like, it's just GG. I don't mind Doxa playing the zone here, but I don't think he can get in range of the knot. Yeah, that was I think if he goes right, like if he doesn't walk up again and they go right on the Kill Moose hitter, I think it's okay for TSM because at least it gets a fight on their terms. Like you just can't burn ults in the new. Oh, I think Draku messed. I think he was going for the WQ flash and he missed it. Yeah. Blower. Because then Banshees is still up on Soligo. I missed that actually on the cast. And really nice. Yeah. I mean, pretty easy fight now for the side of Wildcard. Yeah. So that's Dragon, but Wildcard just went out huge. And then this game gets... This game is, again, out of reach. He had nowhere to go, so... That's really bad, though. Yeah, this is just GG. Nice insta-cleanse from Wens. Soligo is like kind of thrown around, and Neo gets a good find here, but then Neo just can't. He can't get through Nunu. And I think Wens again kites us out really nicely. And then fight's over. And game was over. GG's wildcard. It's nice 2-0. I feel like TSM did make some blunders in that series, but I think wildcard played well overall. So, all right, FlyQuest. FlyQuest AoE up next. Alright, so this ends up being the Jacks. I think the Rel pick was kind of curious here. I mean, this is definitely like team fight Wombo, right? And then Zaya's just on their lonesome. And then on the flip side, we had the Rakan deny. We have very much a weak side bot, but I really do like. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was kind of talking about in the cast, like the fact that they just have to play with range. I think that I can't watch this again. I'm gonna dip now. All right, see you, Andrea. I think that the Talia was actually a really good pick because Talia makes life really hard for these champs, and it buys a lot of space. Also, it opens up stuff where you can cross map as the Graves, which FlyQuest ends up opting into. I think Phil's pick is like whatever here. I mean, it's kind of just like whatever side laner you want. It doesn't. The matchup in the 1v1 doesn't go great for Philip, but I think that the way FlyQuest played map here was really good. So I think that for me was the story about this game and series. Oh yeah, it's where we stood on. Yeah, with the vamp. Alright, so again, FlyQuest, you have Graves. You can look to level 1. Also, Wukong coming into the day, by the way. 71% win rate. Read on facing Gamsu is you can just scale for free and skill matchups. Yeah. I think that both Gamsu and Darklings, like my read on them is that they're very self-sufficient solo laners. So you can just make plays elsewhere. You can't really blind Mord. Even if I did really like the scenarios where Mord was played by Gamsu. I think it was actually pretty game-winning against EG. Oh, instead of the Jax? I don't like... No, Mord's not good in the Gnar. Not a fan. So FlyQuest, I mean, props to them. Like, okay, at the moment... This is... They're guessing that Wukong's on this side of the map, and then they have wards set up to see if Wukong cross maps, right? Or if they take this. So this is good from FlyQuest bot lane here, because they just like they don't have trinkets or wards, but they just reasonably infer like, hey, this is a timer that Wukong can be here. We don't need to pressure these creeps, so we're just going to take a step back. This is really well done. And then UG's spotted. Winnie is able to at least get in here. But now he's going to be spotted mid, so like UG just gets the feast, right? So this is where things get a little bit awkward. It is a trade of camps, so that's an even trade, but then Philip comes to collapse. They find something on the Darkwings. They just trade flashes. And the W here from Ori is really big. So it gets Darkwings out. But still is a positive play here for FlyQuest. They trade Jungle Flash for Mid Flash. That's something you can revisit moving forward. And then AoE's bot lane, it was up. It's a really good cancel here from Skytech. But just, like, they still lose all their sums on links. So UG makes really good work happen in those instances. Now, the only tough part, I think, right now for Fly is that because all camps were done on the bot side, Winnie's going to get all the respawn camps to come up now, and Yuji's still clearing out his first rotation, so this can actually open up a way for the Wukong to come back, but Yuji to get 2 of his lanes pretty far ahead. So, again, I still think it's pretty worth. But that is, like, a window that Winnie can kind of use to, like, at least accelerate himself to 6. Oh, yeah, this is weird. Okay, this is the one part of the game that was weird for me from Fly. So when he's here on the hover, because Spyrax was not showing. And then they find... It's a nice flick from Spyrax. Because it pushes them towards the Graves, but there's creeps in the way. And they just straight up lose. Yuji doesn't... So he doesn't get Big Raptor. And then he dashes in to hit Darkwings, and then he can't get out of Shockwave. And he doesn't have Fleet anymore, so... this is well done. I don't know if they thought that Darklings didn't have enough mana for that, but that was the one part of the game that was, like... Honestly, a little bit scary for Fly, because they do start losing mid-jungle. Like, you still are up against an Ori. So... That was oops. Well played by Darkwings. And nice hover from Winnie, so... But meanwhile, I really like range in the Xayah. I think that the way to beat Xayah is with range and non-committal engaged in plays. Oh, yeah, this felt really bad. Good recovery from UG. Finding Winnie on the red. It's just really good. And then, again, to snowball that in the bot. I really like this call from FlyQuest to take away bot. Like, they're already missing a bunch of sums. It's well played here from Skytech to get the cancel. So they trade a flash to top. But they're giving away Rift, but they're fine with that because, again, it's resources on in the Ezreal. The way that I think you can consistently beat Xayah is with range and poke. And so they get not only 2 plates onto the Ezreal, but they also deny, like, I think 2.5 waves from Xayah and Rel. And that ends up being a really big deal as time goes on because Ezreal opens up 2-level advantage. And that kind of starts here. Yeah, Masu did some pretty ridiculous things in this series. I mean, he was given the gold in this one and kind of shit on the game. I think I like Ezreal. I think Ezreal is good in the Ori Xayah. I do think that these champs are slightly vulnerable to range. So I did really like the Ezreal pick here. But also, game 2, he just like straight up hero moded the game. So that was also very impressive. I love that poke. Again, like, you are playing Ezreal, so you're self-sufficient. And I was talking about this on the cast, but I feel like UG starting Umbral Glaive really did kind of tip the cap to what the goal of FlyQuest was here, is that's just vision control denial and like trying to deny a lot of terrain and space from AoEs so that they were always fighting for their ground on the map and at threat to eat a recon engage or poke from Ezreal or poke from Talia. And then if they are spotted, FlyQuest hopefully are ahead where they can make plays elsewhere. Speaking of making plays elsewhere, Winston doesn't have to be bot because he's playing with Ezreal. Good find from him. So they take down jungler. And it takes away the Rift play that AoE were trying to set up around mid just to get Ori plates and take some space away from the Talia. So now Winnie's got to throw down the Rift top. And he did get it down. Now FlyQuest can't respond to this. And they just barely miss it. It was close. The fandom page is updated? What's on there? Wi-Fi wizard? Yeah, so look at that. Like, Monster's up 2 levels, guys. This is like... That's why I really like the Rift Herald trade. I think they get a heal for free. Oh, it had no details before. It's really good to the Xayah. Like, Xayah wants you to jump in, right? Like, Ezreal is the opposite of that. You just get the poke from this range. It's really good. Oh, you can pull it up? Oh, boy. Yeah, it's been really good. I mean, I do think the FlyQuest like set up the map for this Ezreal to succeed, but again, Masu like drove it home. So, like, it was a really impressive series from Masu because he had this game where the map was set up for him, and then the next game, like, again, he just straight up hero moded. All right, so AoE responds with another Rift. Again, AoE's like, they're getting gold. Like, mid's okay for them. Top's winning over time. But the Ezreal just becomes way too big of a problem. They pull a TP here from Darkwings. And then, again, Lynx is just, like, forced out alone by Masu. So, he's homeless. He has to go swap with Ori. Like, honestly. Like, Lynx is so far out of the game. Like, Lynx needs to be put in the weak side lane, right? So I think like he needs to be put like wherever the wave is closest to, you know, the map, or like least likely for AoE to make it a play. And you see they're just playing with the Talia lane, right? So then Talia can always move mid. FlyQuest can play out 2 lanes pretty well. Philip's somewhat self-sufficient. It's good from Fly. And Umbral Glaive denies all vision. Oh, Gamsu's like pulling out bot. Fly just gets to go hit this. It is Herald and gold for Gamsu. But it's being traded by Spyrax, so it's fine. And this was nice from AoE. I think Philip's a little greedy here. I mean, it is a good flash, but... Oh yeah. Oh okay. No, this is what happens. No. Okay, this is fine. But Philip's like really trying to fight for this. I think this was the right play by Gamsu. It's a good flash by Philip. And then this is where Spyrox bases. They decide the TP. Masu's not exactly here, and that's really the only thing that like makes this fight not extraordinarily winning for the side of FlyQuest. So they do take out Lynx. Spyrox has a pretty nice stopwatch here, but he just gets stuck because Skytech lands the big rel afterwards. Really like the patience from Skytech on the rel here to wait for Spyrox to get out of that. And I don't know if Spyrox can really flash anywhere. Like, can you maybe flash here as Spyrox and things are better? Should have taken the R. Yeah, true. Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can take the R, like, you could get over here. Yeah, he does get kind of suck. No, I don't think he can flash against the wall. Because, like, this is really big. So. That's the one way it could have went a little bit better. I think that things actually went okay for AoE here because they actually did find a Winsome in the back half, and Darkwings gets some good damage down. So, again, Darkwings was the point of power on the map here for AoE. Ori's in decent shape right now. And this is, I'd say, I don't want to say it's scary for FlyQuest, but like that was they did give some gold over to AoE they didn't want to give. Because like Nar and Ori are decently far ahead at the moment. But it's Masu's so far ahead it doesn't matter. Alright, so they pop the Mega here from Gamsu. Oh, hey, look. We just had this holiday. I do like the skin. The hockey skin. Big fan. Alright, so this is a good Weaver's Wall from Spyrax. It splits up the fight pretty good. And there's just a lot of damage that Yuji puts down from this ult. With Masu again, like over the top. They get so much damage. Darkwings is forced to flash. Then it really allows Masu to wrap things up in the back half. So they find Lynx first again. And then the fight split because of the wall that Spyrax takes here. And Skytech, like, it's just AoE getting collapse spawn. This is really, really good. After British Fiddlesticks. Nice. It's a good attempt here from Darkwings. But this was the game-winning fight for Fly. I think the setup was a little bit too good. So, well played, FlyQuest. Good chunks they found from Graves Ezreal. It was really nice. And just non-committal into Ori. No need to dogpile war. Red buff on Ezreal is so fun. Alright, so Skytech doesn't find the cancel here. They get 2 free kills because Winnie is in no man's land. So you can see Skytech is trying to cancel the Grand Entrance. And he gets charmed. Tell me the names of your brothers. Your favorite colors. I'm learning you. And that's game. It snows again. So FlyQuest have easy setup for this dragon. They have Baron. 7k gold up. They're playing a Phillips side here, and they get Skytech to go into Narnia, so they kind of hunt him. Honestly, it's not bad from Skytech. Like, there's not too much for FlyQuest to do. Like, they only send Yuji. I don't know. It's not the worst death in the world. It really doesn't matter. This was bad from AoE though, because like Winnie gets stuck here. Again, I think Ori's the point that's strong. Spyrex has flash, so I just don't think this ever play is gonna work. And exhaust as well makes it so that there's not enough damage. So Dragon goes. And then this is the fight that Masu, like... I mean, Winnie's, like, already dead. So Winnie's got a base. Check the last time Masu used Flash before now. Wait, he held Flash the entire game? No, he had to have Flash somewhere. Oh my god, he didn't Flash the entire game. Ha! Lol. Alright, cool. Hey, what's up, Brizzy? That was Skytech in the EG series, actually. Alright, this wall was good, but Darkwings is able to get around it, which is pretty big. Because he actually has a nice turn, and this was an oops from FlyQuest because Darkwings was able to get around it. So... nice counter from Skytech on the engage. Well played. 1 week in and you roll swap? Oh my god, we're already playing support? Pog. Hey, support's more fun. You get to make plays. You don't have to farm. I'm too loud. I want to make shot calls. Nice. Just gonna. You gonna. Are they gonna be shot calls or shit posts? All right. They literally just chunk Winnie and then take Baron. I just too much control for Fly. So they... and then Masu goes sicko mode here. Oh, this is really good from Masu. He gets Magnet Stormed in. That, like, he just keeps on hitting his Qs, so he gets another shift. And then he actually just shifts in, which was kind of ridiculous here. Good mental reinforcement. That's what you mean, Rush B. Hey, positive gaming experiences, all right? That's what we're all about here. All right, Gale Force Ezreal. Why not? I thought it was going to be the Kraken build, but, you know. You can Gale Force out of something, I guess. All right, so Spyrex dipped. And it's 2 inhibitors down. Again, this game is pretty over. FlyQuest put this game very well. I think the only mistake they really made was that mid jungle 2v2. That was like the only one that was bad. Besides that, it was like just small things. I think it was like still good calls. There's like some fights didn't go their way. Philip just absolutely one-taps Darkwings here, who again is poked out because of Masu. So, they did a nice job of actually finding Masu here, but they just didn't get any rip. And then it's just so much damage. The late game Ezreal the dream, you know? That was the Masu flash right there. Had to use it. Had to use it positively, you know. All right, this is the Tommy game. This game was fun. Okay, so here's the draft. Again, same identity for AoE with Jinxori. Yeah, he's not a KDA player, all right? We have Jarvan. I really do like the Jarvan into the Xayah. But we have like a full commit mid-game comp from Fly. So we can make a lot of plays with Camille Ari on side. We can make a lot of plays on the mid to set Ori behind. And we had Ryoma for this game, which was a lot of fun. And so we pretty much said this game was like all about mid 3v3. Because supports can both, like, Rakan's going to roam, and you can kind of leave Xayah to her own devices. She was a little bit against Jinx, but not that bad. And then you just go attack mid. And I think AoE actually did a nice job of playing some defense around mid until it broke. This game is close, though. Okay, so interesting trinket here. I do want to point out from FlyQuest, they're looking out to see like a Jarvan cross maps at all. I thought that was curious. Is that word does cover both entrances? And they do understand, like, they do lose push mid and bot early, so. This game was a really fun game to listen to, by the way. If you do want to go check the cast, I think Ryoma had a lot of really good thoughts. What is this? Oh, it's Athletic Greens? Why are they showing an old man to start off? I'm 26, come on. So mid's going about how we expected it. Ori gets shoved until 5, and then once you get 6 on Ari, you do have kill threat. That's not what we expected, though, so really nice find from Winsome, and a really good setup on the feathers, too, from Masu. As he queued 2 feathers into the wall, and then the E allowed him to find an auto, so they got the root, and that's what got him the chunk. It was really, really well done. So now you can see the 3v3 emerging. Skytech's kind of hiding. He's still level 2. He gets level 3 off that. Or at least he should have. So when he's able to get the respawn Raptors, which again is pretty big, I do like when teams can fight for that. When some just decides to trade Flash for Flash, that's okay. You have Hex Flash. I think that, again, as long as it's winning 3v3, I think that's the game plan here for Fly. So not bad. I saw the words fly and I had flashbacks. What are we flashing back to? Oh. No, it's FLYC, Marikoof. Don't worry, we have TLC versus CLGC later. Hey, thanks so much for the follow.
Like you said, Cummy, with the amount of timing could be
great,
like you said, Cummy,
I might have just butchered that.
Oh,
hold on. Forgot to put myself back up. Ried. We'll go with that. How close? How bad? Let me know. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay. So they get Skytech's Flash, and that's enough to pop the drag. It's Vi, too. So between the Chunk and Winnie and Vi does drag so fast with her W. So it's an okay start, though. I think Winnie actually managed to get through this early game pretty decently. I do like Ghost Xayah a lot. I'm a fan. I like Ghost on Marksman a lot, actually, if you can greet it. It's really good. More starry-eyed, but close enough. Oh, okay. That's actually a creative way to do it. See, I got it now. Starry-eyed. Ah, I see that now. Okay, so Merc Treads and Ori, I think it's... Ryoma said it's like same theory as taking this like into the Cinder, right? Just trying to like reduce the charm duration and see if you can like use that to get out of stuff. This was a curious... This was way too aggressive from Fly. And Ryoma and I talked about this a little bit. 'Cause at the moment, like, the map is... Winnie's spotted on the bot side, so I think they're like, okay, we can do this. But Spyrex doesn't have TP to contest this mid wave, right? So I think they just need to wait a wave. Like, you can do Krugs, like, then contest the next mid wave and then think about it. But instead, they go in with no VoD. And also, Spyrex is not in range. So, like, in order for this to work, Spyrex has to, like, ult Flash Charm. Like, he finds good damage, but Darkwings was able to get a kill. And Yuji just kind of throws his life away. So, I think Yuji going in without Q there was definitely a little bit of a mistake. Meanwhile, Winston throwing his weight around on the Leona. Winston's scoreline was not pretty this game, but, you know, got the job done. Yep. I guess down to level 2, so... The response was good, though. Again, they got Darkwing's Flash, and I think the response to that was really nice. So they get a chunk on Skytech. And this is what you want to do, like, when another team heralds, right? You just go cut them off on the other side of the map. And it's a lot easier to do this when you're on red side, because it's just easier to enter than it is blue side. Because you can just go through Raptors. So, really well done from Yuji to at least find something on the back half. And it kind of gets him back of the game, even if he was... The initial play was a little bit scuffed. And then they bail on this play, but Winsome, yeah, he needs to flash. So again, AoE doing a nice job of playing defense here in the mid 3v3. Like, they've deterred some plays and protected Ori when she's been down flash. So that's really good. I actually didn't see what happened here. Oh, just a charm. Okay. God, Skytech, it still doesn't have 6, though. You can see like how much roaming there's been mid. All right, this is where it works. The next one, I swear. They get Shockwave at least. That's enough for drag. So, still okay from Fly. Because Spyrex could base and TP here. It's answered, but... Oh, yeah, this was fucked. This was fucked, yeah. So, usually gets caught again. My bad. This should have been FlyQuest play. At least in my opinion. But bot had move, and we still have Ari resetting. So... And Winnie was able to sidestep the VoD, which is quite a bit of damage. It's also another passive proc. But Philip being here did help out a lot. But Philip stacks a lot for this. So, like, it kind of... Yeah. I think it still is a little bit worth for Fly. They get Darkwings off the map, but this is, like, it could have been played better. Again, they haven't, like, set up their combo yet, right? Which is not great for this point of the game. Oh, yeah, there was a dragon fight we have. So when he jumps in really early, and he gets one-tapped. And it's a big shockwave from Darkwings, and somehow only Winsome dies. How you doing this week, Cubby? It's been a busy one. I do not feel my best. I've had better weeks. But NACL games make me happy, so... Oh, actually, what the fuck? How'd this reset? That's why Winnie went in. Curious. Wait, there is a lethal Temple LeBlanc top. They're doing it? Is it Zeus? I've seen this in solo queue. Molecule has been tweeting about it. The last games don't really matter, so... I've seen it in Korean solo queue. I have no opinion or thoughts. Here's where they found the combo. All right, this is a good Fly. We got there. Really nice R's from Spyrax there to reposition the ball to hit multiple people. Something small, but really good. So now things open up finally for FlyQuest. Like, I think it took a little bit. I think AoE played a really good defense around mid, but yeah, Vickles R's insane. I need Nongshim to lose so it doesn't get nerfed. Priorities. I respect that, XD. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for streaming. Always, Brizzy. We enjoy the stream. Good to hear, man. I was shocked this ult from Gamsu. Spyrax like found the wall from this, by the way. Look at this. It's like a max ranged R ult. But he's dead. Really like the Camille plus Ari inside. It's really good. Another really good play from FlyQuest to speed up the game here. And Ari should have ult before Dragon, but AoE answers with Rift mid. So it's a trade, but I think it's okay. Since the last LeBlanc top, holy shit. Okay, what happened in this fight? This game got pretty fun, guys. Really like where Spyrax is at. I think, yeah, it was a good engage from... In theory, it's a good engage from Skytech, but I think that it gets AoE too far into the fight, because then they have to avoid Yuji and Spyrax, and they dump out so much damage here. And Masu's able to live somehow, which is ridiculous. So check Masu in this fight. And then we'll watch it twice so you guys can see Masu and then the other side. So Masu literally like just kind of walks around and lives. But it's a really nice disengage from him. And then, meanwhile, Spyrax and Yuji, they're going to focus on them now. The Q flash from Yuji was good, just to guarantee they get Dark Wings. The fact that Shockwave got off is honestly a tad bit unlucky. That's how Winsome goes down. But this was really well played by FlyQuest. Yeah, AoE's the 4th relegation team. I gotta say, it's no surprise, given the strength of Wildcard and Fear this year. Skytech sneaks out here is pretty funny. AoE, I think, for me, definitely the team that you do not want to face. I think they're the scariest team in this tournament. I mean, it's a month, but, like, given the players... yeah, I think AoE is definitely a team that you don't want to face. I actually think AoE is fine. I think it's pretty high odds that FlyQuest gets through. And I actually feel okay about TLF too. CLG is the only one I'm a little bit worried about. And I say a little bit, but I mean very. I actually think TLF, like, we'll see. How many teams in that tournament are going to be able to beat Sturdy Aspect, you know? Oh, Mia stream? Nice. Hey, what the hell happened here? This is a weird series of events. So Spyrax is bot, or a top, on the inner, and has no TP, and I guess Skytech just pulls up short, because Masu popped Ghost. Oh yeah, this is really good from AoE. So Spyrax was here, right? And he is currently right here. So that's where he moved. Check out the vision line here from AoE and how they play this. They know that Spyrax is there. AoE, of course, is blue team, but they're actually going to go way up here to avoid Spyrax and try and draw him out into their vision line. I really like this play from AoE. I think it's like a really small thing, but I thought it was really clever, actually. Because, again, Spyrax is still not spotted here. So, like, if AoE just pushes through here and finds Winsome, like, they're fucked. But they actually split. And then Winsome gets a little bit unlucky with the E-Flash. So check this from Winsome. He's trying to find Lynx, and he doesn't. And it finds Darkwings, and Lynx lives. So things got a little bit weird here, and then Spyrex goes down. So, well played from AoE. I think that how they walked up there was actually really good. Then we're going to watch Masu try and go sicko mode here. Okay, I actually don't think he needs to flash. I don't know what he flashes, but it's pretty cool. I think a fight here is good for them, actually. Yeah, like, he's not flashing out of anything, so I think he could have saved flash. Like, if he saves flash and then repositions to take out Lynx, I think it's winning for Fly. Right? Because if he doesn't, well, you can still react to Recon W, right? I think it's flashing out of Lynx auto range, but I think you can kind of walk it, and then hopefully when you get Rip back up, you can actually rip Lynx, because now you can see how Lynx is positioning, right? He's getting away from these. So I think that was the idea. And Skytech gets through, so. All right, once Moose gets caught. Yeah. I really like the TP here from Spyrax. It just forces a couple members from AoE to reset. It's actually good Baron defense, by the way. And his TP will be back up for both the major objectives, so I actually like that. There's no... Like, you can TP flank, but... I think that's kind of Philip's job in this, so... Ari wave clear is really good against Baron. Just get true damage, so... Yuji just played Ring Around the Rosie with the blast cones. And again, AoE, like, they spend another 30 seconds not on a wave with Baron. That's really good. So, like, AoE don't get much done with that Baron. Like, they got a little bit of a standing goal in the map, but they still have only taken 2 towers this game. That's after a Baron. I wanna feel you, babe. Hope see y'all in the offseason or hangout will happen one day. I know, man. We're kind of in Narnia here in Hollywood. Oh, so I guess Spyrex just saw... Yeah, so he just, like, walks out of this, and then 4 showed top, so then FlyQuest made a play bot. This is really good from Fly. I know, I got jealous, man. Kanga said you popped by to play some Smash the other day. We missed you. CXT, have a good one, buddy. Yeah, let us know, man. I got 3 more weeks of going really hard, and then I will have to take a little bit of a break. And yeah, trying to be social in that time, you know. Okay, so Dragon was dropped by Fly, and then they flip. This is the crazy fight, guys. This is the crazy fight. All right, so Winnie's gonna steal this. First off. Whoop! Hextech Ultimatum fun. And then Masu goes sicko mode. This fight's lost right now. Alright, I think how AoE does win this, by the way. So Skytech goes too deep with the Charm W. I think Darkwings needs to flash and shockwave Masu in midair. Like, when he lands. So, I think that Darkwings needs to flash here. The ball's on Gamsu right now. I think that Darkwing should not have shielded Gamsu. Should be on him, and then you flash QR. And that's when you... If the knockup connects too, I think that's when Masu dies, because they get the J4 knockup. But he goes golden. And Darkwings flashes late. And then Masu runs the fight. So the Shockwave just went down there, and it missed. So now there's like no other tools that can deal with Masu. So he flashes out, because he gets out of the traps, which are down. And then he just shreds the fight. Charm did not connect onto Lynx, which is a tad unlucky. But that was all Masu. And mostly Masu and a little bit of Spyrax too. I like the Spyrax flash to make sure that Jinx goes down. I think that was very important. Yeah. I think it's winnable though still for AoE. We'll watch this one more time though. It's so impressive for Masu, man. This is so impressive for Masu. Oh yeah, Winston gets caught here. It's a good find from AoE. Nice zap from the Jinx. And things kind of get... Yeah. Things got pretty bad there. So FLYC just have a moment. I think you're a little bit too far up and trying to set up the third lane there. Like, didn't have the other line set up. And that is big. Again, this game is very fun. And if you listen to the cast, you get all of Tommy's thoughts. Definitely not mine. This is bad, though, from AoE. I think AoE needs to have Jarvan check this with flags. Like, Jarvan flagged in there. Skytech just needs to... Like, he's already walking past this. I think Skytech just needs to play here. Or, like, play, like with range, like, try and bait, right? Because, like, you're going to look to EW out of Ezra Khan. So Skytech doesn't get out, and he gets one tapped, and that really fucks the fight. So then everyone jumps on the Darkwings. And he dies, and then Masu just gets a free hit the entire fight. Fly a little bit better. I just love how Masu DPSs on the side with the front line, by the way. This guy is not scared of shit. Like, he's auto-attacking at all times. And I think Fly played this really well. So, Spyrax, I think it was a good game from Spyrax Masu. Philip also, like, just managed side lane fine. I mean, I think Fly put it together in the end. There was definitely some slip-ups in there, but pretty good. So, on to the other stream. I have not seen these games. Oh, we have a Rumble. All right, what do we got, GG? We have this picked into this. Okay. This is curious, by the way, especially given that this is showing. Prio top, but I like Sion in the Rumble, I do. I like Sion a lot in this team. I feel like Sion's good into this team. And the Braum and the Blitzcrank again. Braum gets surprising value out of Rise. So Braum, I don't think Braum's like... Braum's going to be follow-up engaged, so I think it's okay this game. But you can actually block Rise damage from, like, just giving projectiles. I mean, a lot of it's going to be just... Silas has Blitz and Rumble ult. And I think if Silas combos with Malachi and Sion, that's, like, pretty deadly, actually. That probably gets Jinx a reset. So I think that's going to be the game plan here for Golden Guardians. And they have to manage mid okay, because I think that Rise is winning into Silas. So, and I also Graves is winning too. So a lot of it's gonna be about what Graves can get done early here for IMT. Red ult, you mean Rumble ult? Oh, shit. This is lit. I mean, no one's going to face check Scion. That's good. Proud. Proud of our teams. See how the non-stomps go? What's up, Jay? Oh, FLYC red gun. With a banker build? Oh, first strike. Oh, nice hook. They get tower shot. Yeah, that's big. Well played. So GG can't push up and get this wave in. That's big because Array wanted to get the 3-wave crash. So now bot's actually a little bit in trouble. Not in trouble, just like not ideal right now. Well, you didn't like ADD's Conquer Leashing Leer on Rumble? Was that cooking a little bit too much? All right, Rosethorn wins a contest, and that's bad. Oh, he just phase rushes out. Never mind. All right, so there's one camp out of this. Hold on. Wow, they just run straight to Dragon, actually. At 5 minutes. Wow. Level 4 Maokai just doing Dragon at 5 minutes. Wow. Nice flash from Joey. All right, we have a flip. Oh, the flip goes Chad's way. Holy shit, they're so lucky that Array lived. Oh, he doesn't live. If UQ right here is dead. Oh, he autos the ward. Oh, no. Liking the Monkey Bubble Gold advantage. Shout out to Jay. Behind the scenes. We did test an overlay on the stream today, I guess. I say I guess because that I saw a chat that said that was the case. I didn't know until today. Okay. I will say the one good thing right now is that mid's like even. Good trade though from Prismal. Ooh, good side stuff from Array. That is important. Wow. They're going for this. It's so unlucky. 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 Never mind. It's not bad. Okay. That was a cluster. Wow. Chad wasn't able to blast cone or ult out. If he ults here and then blast cones, I think it's winnable. That's it. All streams going forward? That's what I figured. Pog. Well played, Young, I guess. I mean, it was like 1 HP. Okay, we're fighting him. I think it's a good pull. They didn't have mid, though. Yeah, I don't love the pull. I think if you camps into this, it's a little bit better for IMT. Probably just didn't have CC yet to set up the Rumble ult. I think it was okay, honestly. It's a good setup. Well done. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. It's fucked. GG can't go for this. Once they see if Elio's here, they can't go. They gotta respect. Alright, they throw everything in the blitz. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. And then get riffed on, so. Okay, that's really bad. Nice. I like the TP from Yasui. Just prevent Jinx from taking more plates. Get more for yourself. Really well done. Alright, so did he walk down here to make sure Dragon's theirs and then TP's back up? That's fine. That's well played. I think I like how IMT used their 2 TPs there actually to make sure that like they defended after they got like the big plays. I think that's good. So like they have first 2 dragons coming their way. Now Concept just runs bot. He can TP back up here if he needs. It's fine. Nice block there from Rosethorn. Oh, Wixie. Holy shit. I mean, valuable flash to drop, I must say. Oh, good find, though. Yo, IMT are pissing on him. Nice out there from Young, honestly. IMT, man, this has been a good game from them. Wow. The mask on the Scion, okay. I don't mind the tech. I think it's actually really good this game. Good hook. Nice. Still defending mid. It's bounty, but it's fine. You can go reset and transition that in the drag now. Good. Oh, they missed some wards behind him. Oh, wow. Dude, Joey's just running the game. Nice rumble ult. Really nice rumble ult. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, Joey? Bro, I mean, to no one's surprise, this game is more than a kill a minute pace. What happened here? It's a really good rumble ult. Yasui's DP was tough. If Yasui drops a better TP, maybe they get like the kitchen sink because no one's touched drag. So drag is taking a little bit weight. And oh. Nice rumble ult. Nice stopwatch. Well played, ADD. Shad does disengage with his face. Graves is a good champ for that, though. You can get real nasty on Graves. I mean, Young getting 2 turrets there was too much. GG didn't... IMT didn't need to give that up. Yeah. So that was two. I think Yasui should have left there no matter what. It's like Young actually can kind of get them back in this game. Holy shit. Damn, IMC just hates trees, man. Yeah, this game's toast. Yeah, if Rizdorn's going down like that, that's like how they... The one way GG can fight is like around Maokai ult, right? Nice look from Joey. Joey's had a really nice game. Yeah, Joey is an Unbrom hater. Radiant Virtue Blitzcrank. Let's go. Nice. Okay. I like this. Dude, Array got a lot of autos down even didn't do piss. I mean, they had to go for that. It's probably just... Oh. GG? Oh, it was actually close. It was actually close. Sorry, Joey. I know you hit a fadeaway hook there. Did the LeBlanc top win? Of course not. Damn it. Still 9k gold up for IMT. What? Oh my god. Wait, Array's actually playing this really well with Prismal. This is really well done by Array and Prismal. Oh my god. The game keeps going. Wow. Concept just got Omega fisted. Holy shit. Wait, what? Wixie? That's too much. Array? God damn, Array's been good this split, man. Unfortunately, he has no summoner spells left, but it was well played. Alright. Game 2. Yeah, Sierra has, tarot cards, you know? Alright. So we have Chad Kindred with LeBlanc. I don't know. So wait and see. Okay, this game, I like Cassante into Kindred. I think this is the right blind, or a good blind. And I feel like Vi Talia, you can make plays onto both of these champs. And I think that IMT are just really squishy. I don't think Olaf's the answer here. I think that you have to just sack the Cassante matchup. I think you just have to play Scion. Because I don't know how IMT really functions without, something like that. It's going to be so easy for Jinx to get resets and also, relatively easy for Jinx to reposition. And I do really like the Kench pick here. I think Kench gets a ton of value. And it's a bit of a deny because you're running Vi. So Ray should be able to just play from range. Obviously, LeBlanc's a bit of a threat, but if she gets too close, you can always Talia Vi combo. Alright, so we have Late Invade. Okay. They have info. And chat's putting map around Olaf, and that's fine. Yeah, where's the Lethal Temple of LeBlanc? Mariku's right. Alright, good play, though, by GG to make sure they can at least answer. They're going to answer with more, too, so it's actually going to be Vi up a camp if they do this right. Nice, well played by GG to actually team take this. And GG are actually going to base? Wow. I've seen Golden Guardians bot lane do this a little bit. They will base. They lose some creeps for it, obviously, but they get a little bit of a worse reset, but they make sure that, they can't get dove on this wave. I think they do it the most out of any bot lane that we have in this league. They would just sometimes just fuck off in base and just be like, alright, we're good. Oh, and they actually do something with the item advantage, too. It's pretty bad from IMT. I wish I saw all this. So it's literally Prismo just walking up and licking people. Oh, he auto-canceled there. Prismo, yeah, he canceled that auto for the lick. I think if that goes through, he actually finds the kill. Wow. Okay. If he gets that auto to go through, I actually think it's a kill because Ray can flash forward and he's dead. He dies. That's worth. Damn. So, they get a plate off this. I mean, it's better now for the Aphelios, so they have to match again, but they get a summoner spell out of it. They lose Drake for this, but it's still, they're setting up bot lane okay. They're behind in items now, too, so that's really good for Wixie. Long believes in the Prismal Kench. Pog. That's a good call. Prismal's Kench was actually really good when he started playing support. Uh-oh, cast cursed. Alright, Prismal W'd in, then got hooked, and Shab was here, so I had to see that mini-map. Oh. Oh, well played. Okay, it's big. Oh, it's not big anymore. It's really not big anymore. I like the flash commit from Yasui there. No fucking around. I mean, Array gets midwave in. That's not bad. Holy fuck, this is crazy. Nice flash hook from Joey. Really well played. That's a JoJo Tulia roam. Oh, he gets on the wrong side of the wall, actually. It's kind of unlucky. He had to walk through the turret. Damn. Wow, they just pulled off all like that? Sweet. Hold on. I mean, what is going on here? Like, they have ults. I guess they just can't walk through Talia. Oh, no, they're scared that Jinx is here. My bad. Jinx is here. FLYC is not. It's red white, though, for Wixie, so he gets a lot here. Oh, he only gets 1 point. All right. Worth. I'm with you, Marikuv. Waldian. Wait, that's so funny. They misplaced the one control ward, and then they killed it, got a zombie ward, and that spots the other control ward. Two marks for Chad. Double chain. I mean, nice sidestep here from Prismal, but he's just out of position. And he eats the block, which is not worth. I think they're in position to just eat Rosie. Okay. Alright, I believe the Twitter cursed Prismal's Kench. Holy shit, ADD just fucking made Array his bitch. Oh my god. I mean, nice pocket here from ADD. When's the last time he spotted? Okay, he just gets the wave in and he just bluffs. I like this from IMTC a lot, actually. Like, they know they're playing defense here with the Herald. Yeah, just run down Array. Wow. Oh my god. GG wins this game? Holy shit. It was indeed a little bit of a lack of tank and engage comp draft as we move forward. Wow. GG do win this game. They win the series. What happens? I am watching with more intrigue. It's really good. Like, it's like a Herald. They get 2 drags. Like, it's all fine and dandy for IMT. I mean, Olaf does kind of run the game here, but I still don't love the Olaf pick, honestly. I feel like the rest of the teams just do. Like, I feel like Sion just wins the game. Like, you have Kindred. You don't need damage. It's a good way for GG. Say 5 stack. Well, I just take it for free. All right. I mean, IMTC sacks. They're gonna play for mid. That's okay. Okay, they bring Olaf in. Nice cleanse from Ray. Okay, Jinx just wins these, I guess. 8 of these not getting anything done. And that flip from Young was honestly, like, really good. Chad went down without an Am's sight. Okay, that sucks. We'll play the rest Thorn. They caught Chad. Oh my god, he sends it for the boys. Oh my god, GG. Oh my god, GG. Wow. Okay, really nice fight from GG, actually. I really like how Young played that. Damn. Yeah, Kindred ult. No Kindred ult hurt there pretty bad. Oh. Really like how Young got the auto in there, by the way. That's why they got the kill. Oh my god, isn't Thresh fun? Aw. I got Ghost out of concept. Well done, Joey. I mean, Joey's had a big game. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is a good pinch here from IMT. Oh, shit. That's fine. Well, IMT just doesn't want to fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Prismal? Holy shit, it's a fucking tragedy. Oh my god, this game's tragic. The eat on the concept, way too based. Wow. Oh my god, this game's a fucking tragedy. Wow, that's game. I mean, Stewie just, like, doesn't join. Wow. LeBlanc is just not in this fight. And IMC just, like, lost every fucking flip. Really well played by Prismal. Next fight, Chad kind of has to drop it there. That's a little unlucky. Wow. That's a tilter. It's an NACL banger. Oh, they cancel 1-dash? Oh, no. Joey's too far up. Nice catch by Concept. VoD gets 1-tapped by Rosethorn. Sad. Nice counter engage from Prismal. Really like how Prismal times this up. I mean, he finds too, but like also is timing up like the end lands site. That's clutch. I was like when cooldowns are used, the end lands site. Oh boy. How weird do things get? Oh, electrocute. Wow. They can. Oh my god. What the fuck? This fucking game. I like the Weaver's Wall here. It cuts off Wixie. They know that Joey doesn't have flash, so they just take a freebie. Oh my god, they eat so good again from Prismal. They just get Rosthorn out of here, though. They just can't do anything against the Talia. Like, Talia buys so much space, man. I really like Talia right now. What the fuck? I mean, inhibitors respawn. What? Oh my god, Array just actually goes sicko mode. Holy shit, Array. Holy shit, Array. Wow, they're literally playing tomorrow because of Array here. And Concept, I will say. That was a big knockout from Concept. But oh my god, Array. I guess it's a bad fight right now. No one gets on Array, though. Fucking Jinx. Yeah. Okay, that game was ridiculous, by the way. Like, what the fuck? Poor IMT, man. I'd be pretty tilted. Fortunately for IMT, it's not the first time they've chucked. They can recover. They're veterans. Oh, I like Olaf here. I like Olaf a lot here. Triss mid. Yeah. Alright. We have Jarvan picked into Thresh, but it's into Draven. Alright, so I think Gragas is okay this game. Is Jinx just like the most OP pick on the patch or what? Like, is that like what this tournament's becoming? What is Jinx's win rate in this tournament? Let's go look at this real quick. Oh, Jinx is 13 and 12. It feels like Jinx is just absurd to me. Like every single game I see Jinx. Aphelios is 16 and 6, really? Hmm. All right. Anyway, I mean, bots handshake. Wixie's Draven player. I think Draven's okay this game. It is tough to play Draven into Jarvan though and Olaf, but Jarvan and Olaf have a little bit of counter synergy. I think I favor the GG bot lane though with Tom Kench. I actually think Tom Kench is pretty good. It brings a lot of power and value. And I think that GG can set up map okay with some level 1s against this Gragas, so we'll see. Yeah, true. Make the Thunderdome, you know? All right. We'll play the concept. He's zone ADD off at least one melee. Oh my god. Oh, it's so based. This guy did wolves into mid. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's one way to give your mid laner an advantage. No flash burn for you, Subi. Good. I mean, it's an okay answer from Chad, but I think if Rosethorn flashes here, it's actually, yeah. Nice. Red buff on Jinx now. Nice sidestep from Chad on the zap. I mean, Triss still brushes LB pretty good. Nice. Nice smite from Chad. And the issue right now is like the Draven lane's just dead. Because Jinx can outrange Draven, and there's no way that Draven can step up and get damage down in the like TK Jinx. So that, I think that's the biggest problem right now for IMT. Alright, nice. I crashed both mid and bot, and that's drag. Good. Well played. Alright, that's big. That's well worth giving away the dragon for IMT. Showbow Trist? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm a fan of Kraken. But I guess if you have Kraken Draven, I don't know. Maybe you're like behind, maybe it's better for Wayne. You can survive LB, burst, and sustain. But I feel like Kraken's just way too good in this champion, no? I mean, because mid's winning and GG is playing through mid, like they've gotten both early neutrals, and it's kind of hard now for IMT. IMC can't even cut him off, and GG's like taking the high route, actually. Oh, curious. Well played, Prisma. I like that. Oh, yeah, the emo spam's coming out. Nice. Okay. I mean, it's 3v4. So Vixie gets another big one. Nice flash from Young. I actually think getting out of the barrel, though, is correct. Nice flash from Chad, too. Ooh, I think that's it. That's the play. Okay, well played. Well done, GG. This game's kind of hard for IMT. Rose Thorn's so big right now. Wherever he goes, he's just going to throw his weight around. And finally, Prismal's playing TK into the Thresh, which I've been kind of waiting for, honestly. And he's here in time. Good job. Learn to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel. Drink scotch whiskey all night long. And die behind the wheel that got it made for the winners in the world. I wanna make when I lose. Oh, Alabama, the Crimson Tide. Oh, BT. Okay. That makes more sense to me. Deacon Blues. I actually like BT Rush here. No shot. Okay, it goes to Chad. But Yasui did just jump. Oh, wow. Really well done here by GG, actually. Love how they played this. I think Young Chain, just like, again, isolating ADD in the fight's really good. Prismal gets Rose thrown out. They just isolate one. Nice ring gauge. Well played. Still a hard game for IMTC. Like, they fell behind. Draven can't do anything, you know? Home, sweet home. Learn to work the saxophone. I play just what I feel. Alright, IMTC did get the Herald, so they used Herald to get that dragon while we were in replay. I got it made for the winners in the world. I mean, it's Cleaver on J4. Holy shit. This, like, Array, Olaf are gonna... Or Array and Concepts are gonna pump so hard. Cleaver on J4 extra good, too, because he already has Shred. It's definitely a bit of comfort here for GG in this game. I feel like other teams can learn that against GG in this series. I think GG did have to show a couple things. It's not like I've never seen these players play this before, but we haven't seen them play it in the tournament, you know? Definitely something you can learn if you're scouting. Into support mythic? Yeah, I mean, I think Virtue's fine. Oh, boy. Nice line turn. I actually love that look from Young. Woo. Alright, well, they gotta pull Yasui TP so they hit Baron. Yeah. Nice hook. Really nice hook. Oh. Kind of unlucky that... Wait, Wixie just didn't throw ult. Yo, just fish. He doesn't have vision. I don't know. I'd fish at this point. You might be able to find someone. Fuck it. I know Dragon's coming up, but I think this Dragon fight's doomed. Locket Moonstone. I don't hate Moonstone, Jarvan. Nice. We'll play Joey. Ridstorm probably needs a Cataclysm Flash there, so he can EQ out. Hey, what's up, Adler? Good to see you, man. Not bad. We're kind of chilling. I'm slightly under the weather, so a little bit more low-key stream here. Okay. Just kill Joey. Nice death sentence on Array. Oh, boy. Look at this bop, though, from Prismal. Oh, man. Okay, Wixie dies. GG. GG. Wow, really well done. Man, Young's been really impressive this split. Good spacing there on the Trist. Or versus the Trist, I should say. Ah! Young's like, please, get me the fuck out. Okay, more TPs. IMC just has flip Baron, yeah. Respect. Respect. I mean, it buys time, but this is still GG's from this game state. Nice chunk. I don't know if you need the throw alt, but good chunk. Again, you're fishing for anything at this point, so. There's a stopwatch on the Javan, so. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, personal camp here. Now without midwave. Well played. Don't say Viego. Viego was disabled there. They're definitely a Viego team. Both these teams are Viego teams, so it hurts. God damn it, Marikuv. Alright. Oh my god, Rosethorn. Alright, hold on. I gotta watch this fight a couple times. Well played, Array. Oh, well played, Chad, though. Oh, wait, whoa. I don't know if Yasui can stopwatch here. I think he has to flash and keep on DPSing. Yeah. Oh, GG's. Well played. Good job, GG. I favor GG going into the day, so I think IMC gave him a nice run for their money. Alright, here's the fun series. Best series of the day, probably. Oh, wow, we did have first pick Jinx. Haha. This combo against it. Okay. We have more Javan. I do like Javan into this. I feel like they needed to pick things to get out of Javan. They flexed the Sedge top. So we have Cassandra into it. That's okay. So, top's winning. Bot, I think, is winning in lane, but I like Jinx out of lane, and then I think Rakan Jarvan can really pressure. Renata's going to get a lot of value. I think the thing that breaks this, though, is it's going to be mid. So we have scaling here, and then, you know, can we play fast enough with Akali? Sejuani will get outscaled. So I think it's really important that mid goes the way of CLG. You are feeling pressure to make some plays here. They say a picture. Nice trade from Copy. Really good start. Guys, this is honestly not going to be the longest VoD review in the world because I saw the back half of 2 of these games, and game 2 was a pub stomp, and then game 3 was like the slowest game in the world. You are dangerous, but I don't care. Oh, wow. I really like this from TL, actually. Holy shit. That's a big win. That really fucks with Kevy early, actually. Nice use of bot prio. Stop the base. Oh, okay. Bradley doing a really nice job on this matchup so far. Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that one, Marikov. Nice highlight. Nice highlight. I mean, APA's got this lane even mid so far, and TL's just created the 1k gold lead on the map, really off top lane, and then what Mir's been able to do in the jungle has been really good. Wow. Like, Mir kind of nuked this the second full clear. I think that, you know, denying Kevy early was big, but now Mir is, like, really accelerated, and he's going to hit bot lane first, which is really big. So, yeah, they get the cooldown out, force him to walk back up. Well played. IMTC's playing well. And we're going to reset and just go play for Herald now. He's got 6, so. Herald fight's really scary, though, for the side of TL. So I will see if they fight or not. So there's second here on the play. Now, Mir has got item advantage. And now smite advantage. Oh, no, Kevin matched it here. Oh, no, we send everyone. Yeah, they're going to play through mid. Oh. Really nice trap line from Arrow. And then Kevy's forced to commit hard. Yeah. That was just not a winning fight for TL. I think with comps, like if everyone's here, I very much favor CLG. It was a decent attempt by the trap line from Arrow, and Mir's a little bit ahead, so I get like why they might have thought they could take that play, but like given champ kits, I do really favor CLG there. So I think I might have wanted to like tried the trade to just get plates on Jinx. I don't know. So I feel like CLG was forced on first at least on the mid wave, and that made things kind of hard. I don't remember the thrill of affection. I just don't remember. Oh, well played, Breezy. It's a nice combo here from Mir and Kim down. Whoa. Oh, Kim wasn't able to get in there. Oh, it's a blower. What the fuck? Yo, TL wins this game? Oh, nice. Okay, well played. Well done. I mean, nice answer here from APA. It's well worth it. I mean, Casante's really far ahead now. It's really good. How does TL win this game? Nice flash from Meech. Good chompers, though. Like, they're about to get dicked down. Under turret. Oh, mirror? How the fuck does TL win this game? Wait, what? Nice trade in the copy. Oh, wow. Okay. That's bad. That's real bad. Nice catch in the Meech. Meech needs to go a long way there. Also, it's, they're down a man. Oh my god, mirror. Holy shit, what a throw. Wow. Wow. Shutdowns are balanced, by the way. Whoa. And they get Dragon off this? Holy shit, TL. I mean, they're like up in the fucking game. Like, what the hell happened? I mean, this is so illegal for Meech. Meech has to go a long way. Breezy should be there, not Meech. Alright, so Meech does nothing. And then topside Bradley just wins because he's here and Jenkins does not. Breezy was out. That was really bad for CLG. Wow. I think this series should have been 2-0 for CLG, honestly, like with where the game state was early. Damn. I get Jinx reset out of this. You see a Kali top. I don't know if like trying to. Yeah, okay. Copy's TPing. This is pretty good for CLG. Yeah, alright. Just gonna go play mid. And cut him off and go Baron. Their Baron's not that fast, but it's not terrible. Never mind. They lost everything. Nice retreat from TL. It was Cosmic Drive second on Syndra. Okay, interesting. I'm sure APA has done the math I guess he just thinks it's better than Shadow Flame, this game. Ah, get me out. We hate TLC. Dude, they gave me a TLC ad while watching TLC. Sedge items are nice. Yeah. Oink oink. It's the oink oink locket build. Alright, we don't have bot wave. Top wave's being dropped. Holy shit, APA. Look at this damage from Syndra. My god. That's a TP. Yeah, okay, so they're gonna do it fast because they have TP. Nice find. Well done. They found Kevy. I mean, there's just no smite. This fucking game. It gets Goomed. I mean, at least Arrow was able to get around that. Oh, they get Meech again. Sorry. Actually, really nice chain CC from Kim and Bradley on the copy. That's big. Wow, that was big. Oh, man. Wow. What a comeback from TL, actually. I think CLG, like, monster through. It was a good find from Meech, but, like, Meech cannot step up here. You gotta respect Syndra. It's really hard to play on hits Varus in the center, too. As we see. I cannot believe the TL turned this game around the fashion they did. Like, game 2 and 3 are just, like, bleeds, too. Oh, what bits? Okay, that's interesting. I saw this fight on Twitter. So, I mean, Copy's going for something. Kimmy. Good play by Kim Down. Well played, Kim Down. I feel like Jinx just won every game today, no? Damn. Well played, TL. Nice comeback. I think CLG, they're really going to want that Herald fight back. They really want that Herald fight back. Alright, this game, TL got wiped. Yeah, I mean, Mirror goes for this, and, like, they pull... Yeah. Yeah, that was ambitious. Put it that way. Especially because Ornn wasn't 3. I think if Ornn's 3, it's actually play. I think you can gank for Ornn early. I do think that's good. Kim gets stuck here. It's a really nice death sentence to cancel the W from Breezy. But Kevy's doing the same thing that Mir did in the last game, and Mir gets punished a lot for going for that early gank. So it's a much better game from Kevy, I think. I don't think that first play from TL was good. I think it puts him in quite the bind. Just don't go to the Scion lane. This is also terrible. Oh, like TL's game is already like super griefed. I'd imagine if TL dropped game 1, like I would probably should have went. That is actually fucking tragic. Legitimately, it is. I agree. I mean, for power, like on the map, it would be. Like right now, like you have snap engage with CLG and some nice poke, and TL. Like it felt like to me they had to use the Aphelios Thresh to get some sort of advantage bot. They have not done that. Mir is a mile behind the Sejuani. J4 does get value in the Zoe plus Saya, but you're still a mile behind, and then Sion's going to Sion. So I think the setup's like not that great already. All right, they get ulti APA. I mean, that's fine. It was honestly a nice counter from Mir. It's got to be the on-resist game for the Ahri. I think that's correct, given the Sej plus Sion. All right, this is where the game starts to get very one-sided for CLG, as they have double Sunfire, they got this Dragon, and then Herald bust out. And it feels like TL just like weren't able to really get on the map or do anything this game, and I think a lot of it was like Mir got behind early from that first play top. And then the Dragon start was like really bad, just 2 tempo killers for the side of TL. And then this fight goes horrendously wrong. So they split the fight instantly with the Sej ult, so I do like it from Kevi. Breezy gets out, and then they weren't able to kill the Rift Herald because they actually got baited in Jenkins. So they just straight up lose. It is indeed a disaster. No, I think it's okay for J4 and Thresh, and you're ahead. If I was behind, I would go Kraken Slayer, but I think Gale Force is fine. Yeah, so again, Kim does have sums. They just take him for free. I really like that from CLG. So they get Herald Crash, and they're going to reset for drag. They're just pulling TL like across the map. So TL's already dropped this drag. And then CLG match, so they were like, okay, maybe we can think about it. And then they get fisted. Because CLG plays for turrets. Force the reset, so all tempo's lost. This gets nothing, it saves the inhibitor, and then Mir goes in and dies. Hey, thanks, Maracuva. I appreciate hanging out as always. And then Bradley gets caught. They do find Breezy. But then Copy Zoe starts to do some nasty things. Again, just focusing down on Kim. I do like this. Like, Thresh is very squishy, and I feel like this was a good call. It also makes it so that they can't save Mir, and Mir just gets one shot. So then Kim gets one shot, and then that's Baron, and then this is the game. Do you have any advice for growing a collegiate esports program? Trying to get more people try out for a competitive team, always end up lacking interest. Great question. I actually co-founded the varsity esports program at my college, Miami, Ohio. So for me, it was very grassroots. I went to Res Life, and I asked to put posters up about tryouts across campus, use Facebook groups, stuff like that. And then like majors where gaming is going to be more popular. Then in terms of, I think the biggest recommendation I can give you is just find a professor that's going to help you support it. Because like in our case, like obviously like we had to pitch to the university to have a varsity programs. Like we had to have a lot of meetings with people that were higher up. There's a professor that like got us all those meetings and sat with us in all those meetings. And at the end of all those meetings, whatever we missed, they sprinkled a nice little cherry on top and some sprinkles to make sure that like, you know, they knew what we were doing was serious and like he supported it. And he also knew everyone who we were talking to, which really helped because, you know, he really helped there. So, yeah, best advice again, like just like be grassroots, go through like Res Life, I think. Because just say it's like, hey, this is like a student enhancement or like student activity. Like, find like a helpful like RA or a helpful, I mean, professor. Like, you're like trying to make it like more official, and then go from there. I don't know how big your university is, like what kind of support you have for either, but that was definitely the call at Miami. It worked out really well for us. Okay, this was bad from TL. Yeah, we didn't check with a flag, and there's no reason for them to be here right now. And yeah, so they drop. Whoops. Oh, yeah, this game is very one-sided. And then the next game is very slow, so I know these are like big games. I was really excited for this match, but this I watched these, so I kind of know they're a tad boring. A team around or challenger and then refine hard to compete with better teams. It's tough. We didn't have scholarships, right? It's like a lot of my season was in the fall. We were trying to get players at like, you know, Plat 2 to Diamond 4 to like Diamond 1. Stuff like that. So get him to like play more, like get him on a schedule, like get him to take it seriously. That was a lot of the battle, you know. It was fun though. Those are like some of my favorite times of the year. It's like you got to see your players get a lot better. But yeah, you just we had to play with the cards we were dealt. Sometimes those cards are better than others, you know, given the year. That was a good game for CLG. I think they played very controlled. I think TL made a couple mistakes and made the game really hard for them. And CLG punished really well. All right. Talia for copy. The blind Casio was really curious to me this game. But I think APA made it work. Which is pretty wild. So they first picked Rakan. So to get out of Breezy. I do like the Nautilus into all this. I think that's good. And then I think the flex on this is still fine. You can also flex this. So I actually kind of like both from the side of CLG. Oh, what else? What else? What else? I think side prio is still like kind of in the favor of Cassante. I think that most Cassantes can win out on the Cho'Gath matchup. Cho's okay into it. I don't know. This was. I feel like the move here for CLG is to play Ori. You know, I feel like Ori is like you can get womboed again, but like I think Talia is playing defense against that. If you're gonna run Talia, I'd rather see like a Vi. So I don't know. This is kind of curious. Like, kind of. I don't want to say curious or like interesting to me, but I feel like they could have a better answer into Cassio than Talia. Because there's just no way to compete with the DPS of Cassio. So it's like if you can't deal with it or kill it, like you just have to buy range space. I feel like Ori does that better, has more DPS. Like you have ways to wombo. Copy does a really nice job here though. With he put that wave really nicely. APA kind of forked up. I'll put ourselves back here. This is big from Bradley up top. He's going to dodge out of this gank. Yeah. It's all spotted. I mean, Kevy doesn't... He burned like 30 seconds up there that wasn't necessary. It's not the worst in the world, but... Yeah, like they sent a lot up here. It just gives Zeri some free time. It's a big deal. Really good find. Again, that part of that's opened up by Breezy going top there. Like it gave TL bot prio. Kim was able to get some vision, and they created a little pocket. They found someone. So really nice from the side of TL. All right, so again, like at this point, once Cassio gets Roa, you can't really force her out anymore as Talia. And even at this point, like with blue buff, you can't really force her out. So again, she just machine gun damages a lot of shit. This was curious to me. It was a good eat here from Bradley. And they get the Herald and get out for free. I thought this was so illegal from TL. This is actually so illegal from TL. They should not be able to get away with this. But the miasma helps. And they didn't want to approach that brush. And have anything to check it with. I mean, I think maybe if... Where's Chokyu? Okay. Maybe you Chokyu this brush. Just to scout. It's kind of tough. Yeah, like Arrow farms during that. There was a rotation from CLG and they got nothing for it. So again, CLG like just kind of, I don't know. I think each team like kind of messed up in early game, and then the other team punished them pretty soundly. Because for me, like I look at CLG's comp, and I think if you have like Talia, Sej, not, you're definitely gonna want to play around that Herald. Typically. Now Wukong is super strong at that point of the game, but Sej pretty good too. I'm in love with it, intoxicated. I'm in rapture. From the inside, I can feel that you want to. So again, this game's just kind of piss chilling. Two Dragons go over to TL though. Like the early game's been good / better. APA lives here, and then they just merc copy. I mean, Mir eats a lot of the Q, which was important. But loved the double flash came in on the copy. It was down a flash. I think it was really well done. And then he machine gun downs. Used the pew pew on the Sejuani a little bit. I don't know what the hell I was going for there. I talk for a living, by the way. I dare you. I kept it all. Up multiplies. I'm on a different kind of high. I love her voice in this group, by the way. Big fan of the XX. Made my feeling set on fire. This was so weird. Oh yeah, the grand entrance got canceled by Sejuani ult. It's actually well done from Cavi. APA was first in the move. I think the play was good for TL to look for, but I love songs, singing oh, what I tell you. This was big. So the big thing here is that Bradley hits a double Q because Arrow's not here. And this fight's actually probably the best setup that CLG has in this game. But Bradley counters, and that means that APA just gets to absolutely just wreck house on the tanks. Because not only does it counter, but then he shoves 3 in. So Bradley, like, actually just fucking wins this team the game here, by the way. Bradley went, I don't think I've ever seen Gasante move 3 people. So Arrow's out of that fight, but because of how well Bradley played it and how much fucking damage Cassio can do, like Cassio's behind in this game, folks. But into that front line, she does so much damage. She cannot be moved. Like, look at this. So if you don't deal with Cassio, like it's kind of a hard game. And if you deal with her head on, then you know you're gonna get ulted, miasma. Whoops. So you gotta find ways to deal with her. Sorry guys, I didn't have the Twitter window. All right. I mean, like TL just have full control of this game. I mean, still just like I don't know. Looks like they just were asleep. I mean, TL's like they have shoving all lanes like they're playing map better, but I still just had no fight in this game. It really felt like kind of sad. I like how TL is just bouncing between two lanes. This was actually a decent find here, as it was a really nice rip from Meech. Mirror and Arrow should not be there, but again, miasma from APA, like that's just enough to actually disengage the entire fucking team. As Not wasn't able to get Spider not going at all. And we're getting close to the last dragon fight here, where we can see APA. I actually made a really sick play. I mean, this fight was over before it started again. Because of the Baron, TL knocked down a bunch of standing gold. They're up pretty big. And it's got to get to, like, chill. I mean, as long as they're playing the game here and, like, solid, CLG can't advance the game state. That's fine. This was pretty sick from APA. I think it was a rather bold move from the side of CLG, but yeah. Again, that's a team that kind of looked like they got put to sleep. That's tough to react to. There was a little bit of fog that helped out Ian. I don't know. I would have to see POV, but like if you're around the wall there, actually, I mean, it's just the game. So, oh no, he's not fogged at all. Yeah, just well done. I do think it's a bad fight / approach though from CLG, because if they do this and actually go play up, like around the wall, you at least get a scenario where you're cut off, but instead they get split. So they get split, and that's the game. So congrats to TL. That was, I don't want to say like a huge upset, but definitely one that I was a little bit surprised about. See CLG drop out this early for sure.